Hi guys, so welcome to our next segment with Jack and Jan, and this is Emma. This is a Happy Tale segment, so this segment is really just focused on talking about some of the medical conditions that we have in the shelter, some of the things that we have to work through whenever we're receiving our dogs. Emma's story is very heart-wrenching and touching and very special to all of us, so we invited Jack and Jan here today to tell us a little bit about, when they first met Emma, the condition she was in, and then kind of what we had to do to get her to the beautiful dog that she is today. So tell me guys, so how long ago did you meet Emma for the first time?
December 5th of 2018.
Oh, exact date. Okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
we know, yeah.
And then how were you volunteering, Jack, or?
I was volunteering. I did not see her though.
You didn't? Okay.
No, and the problem was we weren't in the market for a dog at the time, and Shannon knows that we're in the show. We've had multiple shepherds over the years, and she came in and Shannon said, just come in and take a look at her.
Aww.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. And that was it.
Oh, we're done. We're done.
And then how was she when she first came into the shelter? What was her condition?
Not good. She had a litany of problems. I think she was in 2 facilities before she actually got with us, and the major problems were she had mammary tumors. She had TBT, which is transvenereal tumors, which acts like a cancer. She had brown tick fever, and probably the most impending problem was that she was septic. And between the FAR staff and Dr. Leo Egar really took over the care of her. And we put her on some pretty heavy doses of antibiotics to try to deal with sepsis, which worked for a week and then it came back again, and worked for a week and came back again. And Dr. Egar finally said, I think we need to take her to surgery and do a lab and take a look at her abdomen and see what's going on there. So they did, and what he found was pretty surprising. He found that whoever did the spaying sutured her up with unsterilized fishing line, and she kept getting septic from the fishing line. He cleaned all of that up, but while he was in there, he excised the mammary tumors, sewed her back up, and she was really doing much better after that. But the problem was she still had the TBT, and he was worried about the mammary tumors, which ultimately turned out to be cancerous. And he had, like I said, excised those, so he knew he had clean margins on her, but we had to go through a month or 5 weeks of chemotherapy with her after that. And she really did very well. I think we did worse than she did, and we were more worried than she was. And she made it through that very well. And we ultimately took care of the brown tick fever as well. Fortunately, everything cleared up, but it took us how long before
6 months.
Yeah, about 6 months, I guess it was, before her personality really started to come back, and she really wanted to play. And now she's mommy's girl. I mean, wherever mommy goes in the house, this one is right on her heels.
So Jack, something like that, a dog that needs treatment for that long of a time and that extensive, what does that look like from like a price, like a vet bill?
Fortunately, Dr. Egar is very active in the canine community with Belgian Malinois and German Shepherds, and he did all the care for free.
Wow.
And all the service that we had here at FAR was done for free. My guesstimate is you're around $5,000 to $6,000 in medical bills by the time we got done, going to surgery.
Definitely.
And the chemotherapy by itself was a lot of money. He didn't charge anything for that. So we're really indebted to both the FAR team and Dr. Egar for the outstanding work. We actually thought, and I know the staff here actually thought, she was not going to make it past December when we took her. And look at her now.
Yeah, she's beautiful. You guys were saying earlier she likes to run around and play and has some friends in the neighborhood. To think about how she started out and where she is today, and it's just amazing. It's a testament to the love that you guys have obviously given her And then again, like, our point of telling this is just talking about these medical situations that we have, and we have so many of them, and we don't want to turn a dog away or turn an animal or a cat away just because they have a medical issue. We want to be able to help them, but we need your help with that as well too. Donations and things are what makes it possible for us to take care of dogs like Emma, for her to live out these years that she might not have been able to before.
I think what's sad in the whole picture of this is that a dog like this at any other shelter would not have survived. They just
Great
would not
point.
have
A
survived.
great point.
And this dog needed a second chance, and you gave her a second chance.
Yeah, she deserved it. And you're right. It's what Foothills is about giving those second chances, not hesitating. We have a senior animal that comes in, or maybe somebody needs an extensive dental or has those glands. We've had a lot of different cases. We recently had a dog that had to get surgery on the leg because we found out there were different kinds of, shots, like almost different like BB shots and pellet shots that were found in an x-ray. We noticed a limp. So again, we don't want to be able to turn any animals away. We want to help as many as possible, just like Emma, and see them have beautiful lives. But again, we need your help with that. So I'm going to give you our text to give number one more time, and you can find it on our website, on Facebook as well too. You'll just text FAR, F-A-R, to 833-846-8528 to donate. Anything we would appreciate. It could be $1, $10, anything. As long as a community can collectively come together, we can make sure that we're taking care of these animals, but we need your help greatly. It's been a tough year for all of us, so anything that you can do, we greatly appreciate. And then we thank Jan and Jack so much today for coming and telling the story of Emma. She's a favorite here at the shelter. Everybody loves when she comes back for a visit. And, what a beautiful dog. And to think that, things could have went differently is just
Very much
heartbreaking.
so.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. So we appreciate you guys so much. All right, thanks guys. So tune in. I know it's a little bit of a sad story, but tune in to the next hour. We're going to have our first Yappy Hour with Wes from Blue Clover, one of our sponsors. If you look in your box, you have a $15 coupon to Blue Clover. They have an amazing distillery with vodka and gin that they make in-house. And so we'll see you shortly for that.